Hey Cancer, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ray. Today we'll be looking at your detailed tarot reading predictions for the next 3 months, so let's get started. Okay, Cancer, starting off in the beginning of the reading in the top line here, possibly in June for some of you. Remember, time is fluid, so some of these messages could be starting for you already in May, and some of them towards the end of the summer could be extending into September for some of you. But we start off with the first card here being the Queen of Wands. Male, female, take it how it resonates. We have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles here, two queens, okay? Two very powerful energies coming through. With the Queen of Wands here, there might be something that you are very focused on, that you are very passionate about. With the Queen of Pentacles here as well, this could be your career and finances, focusing on your education or your home. I'm hearing for some of you, your family could be involved, or for some of you, this could be a person, especially if you're working on your relationship with your mother or a mother figure or some sort of parent in your life or parental figure. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, by the way, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially in the beginning of the summer. Or possibly there could also be an earth sign involved towards the end of the summer in this situation, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It feels like somebody here is very focused on authenticity. This could be your energy. If you're in the middle of a healing phase right now, letting go of past energies, you could be very focused on yourself and your healing, focused on what you're passionate about, focusing on chasing your goals and your dreams and just being yourself and being happy. For some of you, this could be a person coming forward who wants to be authentic with you, who wants to offer you something. You also have the Six of Cups here, and your advice for June is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive faith and thinking will bring you romance. This doesn't have to be like a literal romantic or sexual relationship. Like I said, it could be a friendship or it could involve your family in some way. But with this Six of Cups here, I'm seeing the past being brought back around. Okay, this could just be a past situation, past energies that you're still dealing with, Cancer, that are being brought to you. For some of you, with that Queen of Wands here, this could be a past person trying to come back around for an attempted reconciliation or relationship renewal. Because with that message of authenticity there with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is a very strong, independent person who's not afraid to speak their mind. And I feel like this Queen of Wands is coming forward to offer you something more stable. With that Queen of Pentacles there as well, they want that fresh foundation with you. For some of you, this could be an apology. If this is like somebody that you had conflict with in the past, they might just kind of be extending the olive branch. Some of you are also working on being more yourself and focusing on your healing. That could be your own passionate energy coming through, and you're working on letting go of the past and just focusing on manifesting, staying optimistic, and having that positive thinking as you move forward. You have this Five of Swords here. Now, with this Queen of Wands energy, if you're dealing with another person, again, especially if this has to do with the past in some way, I feel like there could be some deception around you right now, Cancer, regarding this person. Especially if there was like a conflict here, I feel like this person is in a very selfish energy right now. They're coming through as this deceptive Five of Swords, okay? For some of you, this person coming back around or trying to might spark even more conflict, because I feel like there's just a very intense amount of history here, especially with this Six of Cups. Somebody is living in the past. That's what I'm hearing for you. And if this has to do with a past person, I feel like somebody here is holding a grudge. Okay, they might not even realize that they're doing it, but somebody here is not ready to move forward with a clean slate. Somebody has not let go of the past. And I feel like the past between you and this person is what's causing a lot of conflict here, because there's some sort of deceptive energy getting in the way of the two of you moving forward, because this Five of Swords is still here. It's the elephant in the room, okay? The Five of Swords is a very selfish energy. Some of you might even suspect that this person is hiding from you or keeping secrets or lying to you about something. That might have been the reason why this fell apart in the first place. But I feel like a lot of you are just going to cut this person off and move on, because the second 2 months, like the second 2/3 of this reading, are looking a lot better for you than this first top line up here. In the middle line, starting possibly in July, for some of you, your advice is children. Your love life is being affected by children. For some of you, that could be literal if there are kids involved. But for some of you, I can also interpret this as just like very childish, immature energies coming into play, especially with that Five of Swords there. But you start in the middle of the summer with the Six of Swords. So there is a progression here. Like I said, I feel like a lot of you this summer are going to be focused in the next 3 months on letting go of the past. For some of you, this might be a literal transition, letting go of a past person, deciding that this is not worth fighting for anymore and just moving on and moving forward. But I'm seeing the next 3 months kind of being a period of transition for you, Cancer, where you're really getting your priorities straight and asking yourself, what is most important to you here? And I feel like for a lot of you, this past situation or this past person coming around to cause drama is just not important to you. You have other priorities, you have other things to focus on, and you're going to focus on yourself and what you want so that you can move on and move forward and let go of this person and let go of the past between the two of you. I'm also seeing potential travel here for some of you, for those of you who are going on vacation this summer, or somebody here might travel a lot for work. With this Six of Swords here, if this was a romantic relationship, this could have been a long distance connection. Or in terms of career and finances, with this Queen of Pentacles down here as well, there might be some sort of relocation involved. Or potentially somebody could be thinking about buying new property or moving into a new home. You have the Page of Pentacles here. This is more earth energy. And again, we have that childish energy, this emotionally immature energy. Somebody here is coming through as the Queen of Pentacles, but they're starting off as the Page, okay? For those of you who are focused on your own healing right now, Cancer, on moving on and moving forward, this could actually be you. This could be your own personal growth and your own healing journey, and you're really focused on leveling up right now, on having a glow up, on making major upgrades to your life. And I am seeing you going through that healing, turning from this Page of Pentacles into the Queen of Pentacles, really leveling up in terms of focusing on where you want to go. And I feel like in the middle of the summer, you're still in that transition with that Six of Swords, where you need to remain grounded right now, Cancer, so that you can really focus and concentrate on what needs to be done. And again, for some of you, that could be literal in terms of career and finances, but I'm seeing this as a growth period for you, a period of healing and learning. As long as you stay grounded and think about this situation from a practical perspective, this is just a learning experience for you and you can grow from it. You have the Three of Cups here. I am seeing something to celebrate, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with this transition in your life happening for you in the summer, Cancer, okay? Especially with you moving forward and letting go of the past with this Six of Swords. I feel like for some of you, with that Six of Cups there, somebody was romanticizing the past in some way or idealizing the past. And it's like, somebody here is really starting to take off those rose-colored glasses and look at things from a more realistic perspective. That's what I'm hearing for you. And this could be you or the other person. But it's like somebody here is not really seeing things clearly for what they are. And that's what's getting in the way with this Five of Swords. And once you take those rose-colored glasses off, it's like you realize what this was meant to teach you, right? And I'm seeing you kind of like finding this sense of community through learning who is not supposed to be a part of your community. Does that make sense? Like when you cut off this Queen of Wands energy, when you let go of the past and you move toward your future, it's like that's when you really find your soul tribe. For some of you, this could have to do with spending more time with your family and your friends, like I said. But I'm seeing you like surrounded by people who care about you. Again, for some of you, there could be literal kids involved, but I feel like you're just not focused on this childish energy, right? You're focused on the people who really choose to be in your life. And that's something to celebrate. I'm also hearing for some of you, if you're focused on your career and finances right now with this Page of Pentacles, this Queen of Pentacles, again, I feel like for some of you there could be some sort of increase in finances involved here. If you're focused on your achievements and your goals, that could actually be what you're celebrating, some sort of accomplishment. Starting in this bottom line here, you have the Four of Swords. I'm seeing you going through a period of recharging your batteries, okay? This might be a general energy throughout the summer, especially if you're letting go of a past person or a past situation here. We have a lot of healing energies on the table. We have the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords, Cancer. I'm seeing you in a period of recovery right now in some way, where you need to really make sure that you're not overworking yourself. And this could be in terms of career, or it could even be in terms of like personal relationships, that you're not overextending yourself or spreading yourself thin in some way, that you're still focusing on self-care and self-love as you go through this period of recovery and this healing phase. For some of you, this might involve like a literal lifestyle transition for you, especially if you know that you are somebody who already has physical or mental health issues. I'm not saying you're going to get sick, don't panic, but like if this is something that's already in your life that you're aware of, I'm hearing some of you are trying like a nutrition plan or a workout routine, or some of you are going to therapy if this has to do with taking care of your mental health. But there's some sort of like period of recovery here that you're transitioning through, and it's really going to help you come into your own and feel a lot better about letting this past situation go. In August, your advice is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And we come back at the end of this reading to this Queen of Pentacles here. So again, we have two queens, masculine, feminine, take it how it resonates. But for some of you, this could be about a soulmate connection. If you're not cutting off your connection with this person, if you really do want to reconcile your relationship with them, Cancer, it's not going to be easy, okay? This Five of Swords is still getting in the way of the two of you moving forward. You're going to have some difficult conversations about the past and the history between the two of you. For some of you, this could be a soulmate connection. If you want to move this forward, the two of you are going to have to work on healing together and letting go of the past so that you can get a fresh foundation and start over here. Again, for some of you, I'm hearing that I keep hearing that this has to do with your family, because we have these mother figures here. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, or we have these parental figures here, and this could have to do with your family. I'm also hearing we have this Three of Cups and the Children card, and I just heard baby shower in my head. So for some of you, this transition is about creating your own family if you're like literally having kids soon and becoming a mother or a father or a parent on your own. But it feels like you're very focused on this Queen of Pentacles energy right now, kind of like starting as the Queen of Wands, right? And then transitioning into the Queen of Pentacles from one energy to the other, but still very powerful feminine energy here. And for some of you, that transition, you might need to help yourself keep an open mind as you go through this journey. But it feels like a lot of you are kind of finding yourself through your connection to this person. And I'm hearing the word hearth and like nourishment, like learning how to nourish yourself, creating a home for yourself, and just feeling like comfy and cozy like within yourself. Does that make sense? Like there's an aspect here of like home. Home is where the heart is. I know that sounds really cheesy, but again, it's like through this transition, what you need to do is make sure that you're focused on yourself and your healing, while at the same time letting go of past energies that have been holding you back so that you can keep an open mind to this connection or to the path that you're on if you're letting go of a person. In your outcome, you have the Nine of Cups. Your wishes are coming true this summer, okay? You will get your wish come true in the next 3 months, Cancer, okay? And it feels like you're just transitioning towards the end goal here. And as long as you keep focusing on yourself with this Four of Swords here, you can get what you want, okay? I'm seeing fulfillment, I'm seeing pleasure, all right? A lot of you are just finding comfort in your family right now in some way, or in your own home with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Like I'm seeing a lot of you are just kind of like going home after a long day at work and like kicking your feet up. Like it's almost that energy, you know what I mean? Where like even if there's nothing necessarily like life changing going on in your life right now, I feel like you are just being happy with where you are in life and focusing on yourself and your self-care and your home and your family and the people that you love and the people that love you. Like there's a very like comfy, cozy energy here coming through in this reading where you're just like you already have everything that you need, which is why you don't need to be focused on the past. Does that make sense? Clarifying the Five of Swords is the Ten of Pentacles. Now we have the Page, the Queen, and the Ten of Pentacles on the table. For some of you, there's a side message coming through here that somebody in your social circle, whether it be a family member or a friend or a romantic partner or an ex or whoever, somebody here might be using you financially, okay? Especially if you are somebody who is very successful in business or your career, or you just make more money than this person. Somebody is only interested in you because you make money, okay? Just be careful of that. That's just a side message for some of you. But again, I feel like for a lot of you, this Five of Swords energy here, especially if this has to do with a past person, somebody around you right now might be jealous of this Ten of Pentacles energy. Even if it's not literally about money, like jealous of the legacy that you've created for yourself, Cancer, jealous of this perfect life that you have, okay, of the community that you have around you, of loving, supportive family members and friends and people who love you. Like there's somebody coming forward from your past in the beginning of the summer who's going to try to interfere with your present. You know what I mean? Like you're focused on this 10 of Pentacles, and for some reason, somebody from your past is jealous that you have that. And that's why they're going to come around and start drama. But I feel like it's going to be like a minor setback for you. Like this person is not important, and you know that. That's why you're choosing to let this person go, Cancer. It feels like you're focused on bigger and better things. You have priorities right now. If this person is after your money in some way, you know what to do, okay? You know how to cut this person off. If this person starts, I'm hearing somebody is going to ask you for money, and it's going to feel weird and awkward when you're like, no. With all due respect, no, that's not what this is. There's something here about like arguing over money, or somebody in your family or your relationship asking you for money and then they get upset when you turn them down. But again, it's like, especially with this children card here, if you and somebody are arguing over money, you might have a family to feed, right? Or you might have to focus on that money, keeping that money for yourself if you're saving up for something, right? But there's a weird selfish aspect here about this person and their relationship to money and how that affects their relationship with you. That's only going to make sense for some of you. Okay, Cancer, I feel like those are the messages that you needed to hear for the next 3 months. You can comment down below or like this video to let me know if any of these messages resonate. That engagement helps me a lot. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to this channel and make sure you click that bell if you never want to miss a tarot reading from me. We're a small channel, but we're growing every single day because of you. I really do mean it when I say that I love and appreciate every single one of you for that. So thank you so much for your support. You can follow me on all my social medias if you're interested. I post a lot of stuff on there that you're not going to see on YouTube. Links will be in the description box down below, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Cancer.